this is the body. This video is basically about my journey and how I'm implementing things. And if you want to take anything from it, meaning that you have PCOS, or you want to take anything from it, meaning that you're on a GLP, or you just want to listen and just vibe out with my journey, then do so. This video is basically going to be about me getting back into the gym. Girl has been falling off of the gym. I'm going to show you guys my body, my measurements, all that good stuff in this video, so just stay tuned for everything. Welcome to my channel. My name is Assataamani. On this channel, we're going to start getting a little bit more into the fitness girl era. I know, like, I have been in the gym for the past literally 6 years, and I have learned so much. And with me learning so much, I decided that I wanted to embark on this journey with you guys. And it's kind of like restarting my journey. But in reality, it's just picking up where I left off and assessing the damage that has been done. I want to document my journey with you guys this time because I have the means to do so. So yeah, this is going to be video numero uno. For real, of me just vlogging, getting back into the gym and assessing like where my body is and assessing the things that worked in the past and the things that didn't work in the past. So this is the body that I am working with. I don't know how much I weigh just yet because we're going to do that together. So yeah, when I first start like any type of fitness related journeys, any weight gain journeys, any weight loss journeys, any body recomposition journeys, I have to weigh myself and I have to keep track of my measurements as well. So I also like to take before and after pictures. So this video kind of serves as a before and an after. How am I feeling about my body? I am not in love with it, to be quite honest with y'all. I know like I have come so far that I should be a lot further than where I am. But what I have learned along this journey is that things change, lives, things happen, and especially in the winter time, like that's when the summer bodies are made, baby. But that's when a lot of people experience SAD, which is seasonal depression as well. So I think it's just very important to have grace with our bodies and give ourselves a break sometimes. So this is me giving myself a damn break, okay? This is what I look like eating out, eating trash food, not really taking care of myself, not drinking my good amount of water. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop running from the scale, and we're going to hop our asses on that scale, and I'm going to tell you guys how much I actually weigh. Okay, so obviously I have put on some lbs. Since last summer of 2024, I have gained a total of 10 pounds because last summer I was around 166. So yeah, things happen, lives. We're not going to beat ourselves up about it. We're just going to dance about it and drink our water. Okay, so I bet you're wondering what exactly, like what do I do? Like personally, I'm not confident in my body at 176. I used to be back in the day, but then I realized that a lot of the reason why I was confident back in the day was because I was getting validation from online for being thick. There's nothing wrong with being 176 pounds, baby. There's also nothing wrong with being at a weight that you're comfortable and that you're confident in. So it's not really, from what I've learned, it's not really about the weight, like as far as the pounds on the scale. It's more so about how you feel. Personally, when I put these leggings on, I don't feel confident. In this outfit, I should feel like I'm the baddest bitch walking, but I had to also learn that you have to still carry yourself as if you're confident. I hope that makes sense to you guys. But in the meantime, between time, we gotta do something about this. So after you've weighed yourself, you're gonna take your measurements. Why are measurements important? Measurements are important because you can keep track of how many inches that you're losing on your body. You see, the scale is going to tell you the truth of how much you weigh as far as And it's taking into consideration the amount of water that's in your body, the organs that's in your body, the tissue that's in your body, every single thing that's in your body, right? So from what I have learned in my journey is that by taking measurements and actually getting back into the gym and eating correctly, I can actually see like, okay, the scale didn't move, but I lost inches, you know what I mean? And I may have gained a little bit of muscle in my booty. And who doesn't love to gain muscle in their booty? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and address something as well. I genetically have big tatas, okay? I know that a lot of the weight that I gain goes straight to my boobs. I'm not saying this for everybody, you know what I mean? So a lot of people may look and be like, oh, you look great. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has a big rack. And it's just like, yeah, I have a big rack, but I'm still not confident being this size. So I just kind of want to go over the things that I'm personally looking for in this weight loss journey that I'm doing with you guys. And the things that I'm looking forward to is having a little bit smaller of a boob, okay? Having a little bit smaller of boobies, just because I just think that it looks flattering on my body type to have enough, but not too much. And right now it's giving too much. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to actually measure ourselves, because that's the key. That's what a lot of you guys are skipping out on, is measuring yourselves. And then the weight on the scale doesn't move and you're just like conflicted and confused. But you know that you fit your jeans differently. You know that you fit into tops differently, your bras differently, but the weight on the scale hasn't moved. So we're gonna take measurements. Dun, da, da, da. We have our measuring tape. Do not let this scare you. This, I know like a lot of people may look at it and be like, that's such an old way of doing things, but I promise you guys, you're gonna thank me later if you keep track of your measurements. So let's go ahead and get this together, child. We're gonna do inches. We're gonna measure our bust. My bust is a 40. My bust is a 40. Yeah, it's really like that with me. And my waist, and you measure your waist at the smallest part of your actual stomach. So that will be considered your waist. So if you guys can see, this is my waist. And it's right here at 33. So I know like my comfort zone for my waist is like a 31 or below. 33, no, we're not doing that. So I know definitely I have some things that I need to work on. And then we're going to measure our glutes. The way you measure your glutes is the biggest part of, or usually the middle of your butt. And that is at a 41.5. So my bust and my butt are basically the same size. I am curvy, like consider like a like a bottle shape, but I don't really have humongous hips. So it's kind of confusing to me, or at least I can't really see my hips over all my abdominal snowman. Can't really see my hips too well. I like my waist to be a lot smaller than my butt and my boobs. That's just my aesthetic. I love it. And it is, you know what I mean? But it's still not at the proportions that I want them to be. I just want to be a smaller size from what I am now, and there's nothing wrong with that. So with that being said, you can go in and you can measure your arms, which I don't have insecurities about my arms whatsoever. So I'm personally not going to measure my arms because I just don't care to measure my arms. And you can also measure your thighs, which once again, I don't care to measure my thighs. So what you want to do when you are making your plan is you want to get just a blank sheet of paper or a little notebook. Here, a new notebook. So I guess I'm just going to keep track of everything in this notebook. Y'all, it's a regular notebook. You do not need something super expensive. Although on Amazon, they do have some fitness journals and fitness like things like that. But we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way and start out with a blank sheet of paper because it's just super easy. You also can plan in like your iPad or wherever you want to plan on your phone. You can type this into your notes. Just some simple ways that you can kind of keep track of everything. I'm 176.9 pounds, so basically 177 pounds. And then I did do my measurements, and my measurements, I'm going to write those down as well. My bust, my waist, and as well as my glutes. And hopefully you guys come along with me on this journey and just learn as you know I learn as well. I know I've been doing this for like the past 6 years, so I kind of know what to do. I know some cheat codes to it. I know what works for my body and what doesn't work for my body. I know all of that. So I'm still learning in the process as well though. Like every single time that you restart a fitness journey or start a journey period, you're gonna learn that things do kind of change, and you learn to navigate your fitness journey or your health journey with where you're at in life. So I hope that makes sense. So what is our next step, you guys may be wondering, because your girl had low-key abs this past summer, and yeah, we know what happened. Life lifed, I ate more calories. So with that being said, yes, this is the next step that I would take along my fitness journey based around what I have learned in the past 6 years. So I've learned that I need to actually find out how many calories I need to consume. Now, if you're not a calorie counter, or you know, you're not someone that, you're basically someone who intuitively eats, then you know, you can do that. If you feel like intuitively eating helps you on your journey and that's what you've been doing, then do that. Me, on the other hand, I've learned in the past from intuitively eating and actually tracking my calories, that actually tracking my calories is the most beneficial, most efficient way to lose weight and keep track of everything and just go along my journey the way I know I need to go along my journey. So I know what you're thinking, oh my God, calories, oh my God, what do I do? I'm gonna help you. Just hold on a second, Bookie. I'll be back. Okay, you still with me? I'm still here for you. I got you. I'm holding your hand through this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on Google and we're literally gonna look up a calorie intake calculator. There's gonna be so many that pop up. I promise you. I'll lie to you not. So the one I'm going to use is calculator.net because I've used it in the past. So I am currently 28, almost 29. I'll be 29 in 2 months, years old, and I'm 5'3" inches, and I weigh, I'm just going to put 177 pounds, and I'm going to put it at my basal metabolic rate, your BMR. I'm going to put it there because I'm not working out just yet, and I just want to know how many calories in do I have to consume versus how many calories out do I have to consume. So we're going to calculate that, and this is what I got. Based on my weight, my age, my gender, this is what it gives me. As you guys can see, the number is 1,500 calories a day. So my BMR is 1,500 calories. That's how many calories that I have to consume in order to maintain my weight. That's a good way of looking at it. If I'm incorrect, comment down below and give out your own personal tips and stuff like that, any tricks, or correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm learning just like you guys are. I'm not certified in any of this stuff. I'm not a nutritionist. This is just stuff that I have found on the internet and things that I have implemented into my fitness routines in the past, my weight loss routines in the past, my weight gain journey in the past, and this is the stuff that worked. So if I want to stay 177 pounds, I literally would have to consume 1,500 calories a day. Why is it so low? I damn sure eat way more than 1,500 calories a day. That's why I'm at the weight that I'm at. It's so low because I am a woman and I am only 5'3". I'm only 5'3". I love to eat like my man who's 6'2". Okay? Sometimes I even love to eat like my daughter who is growing. She's 5 years old. She's almost 6. So I love to eat what I see other people around me eating and how they're eating. And it honestly has not worked for me. And every time I fall off, it's because I'm trying to keep up and eat as much as he's eating. Since I am on a GLP-1, I don't really have the innate hormonal reaction to eat as much as I've eaten in the past. But we're going to get a little bit more into the GLP-1 in a second. So our caloric intake is 1,500 freaking calories, which is super low. So what the rule of thumb is to subtract 300 to 500 calories from that point. What I'm going to do is kind of ease my way into this, because who really wants to walk around eating 1,000 calories a day? So what I'm going to do is just subtract 300 calories from that. What exactly does that mean, right? So my caloric deficit is going to be 300 calories. That means that I will have to consume 1,200 calories in order for me to lose weight. A lot of people out there are going to be like, oh my God, I can never eat 1,200 calories. Well, if you don't want to eat what it's telling you that you have to eat in your caloric deficit, and your deficit can only be 100 calories, it can only be 200. You know, you want to start where you're comfortable. But since I am on a GLP-1, eating less is not hard for me. And also because, you know, I honestly have built a different relationship with food. Eating 1,200 calories is not going to be anything because the GLP-1s make you not want to eat at all. Also, I want to preface this by saying I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, okay? So my hormones are already out of whack. I'm constantly having to wax my face for hair growing in. The back of my neck is super dark. It's just a lot going on with the hormones and stuff with my body. And I have to build a better relationship. And I've had to learn to build a different relationship with food than your average person. So 1,200 calories is going to be what our deficit is. But Assata, I don't want to eat that less. If you don't want to eat that less from your maintenance calories, then what you're going to do is you're going to get your ass up, you're going to put on a gym outfit, and you're going to go to the gym. Because in the gym, you're going to be burning calories, and you're also going to be burning fat. You burn calories by doing cardio. You burn fat by doing weightlifting. And that's what I have learned to be true. Like, what the people are saying is true, y'all. But this is what is actually going to work for me and my 5'3" body with a woman with PCOS. So we have our new caloric deficit number, which is 1,200 calories, which I know I can do. It's not that big of a deal. Also, what we're going to do now, when it comes to figuring out your actual fitness journey, like you in the gym, that is to better your body and to better your mental health. I promise you, I'll lie to y'all not. Working out betters your mental health so much. The name of the game at the end of the day is consistency. As long as you're consistent and you have a plan that is consistent and aligned with you in your life, you're going to succeed. I promise you, it's a science behind it. You're going to succeed. So eat in your caloric deficit and go to the gym. Now, is the gym the primary factor in losing weight? No, it's not. I've lost 20 something pounds by being on a GLP, by not working out for real. Like, I'll work out in spurts and stuff, but it was really because of how I was eating. I was eating less. So be in a caloric deficit if you want to lose weight. Go to the gym and be in a caloric deficit if you want to look amazing while you're naked. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our actual fitness journey. This is like my favorite part of it because I loved going to the gym in the past, even though I haven't really loved it too much recently. But we're going to get into the actual, what exactly am I going to be doing when it comes down to going to the gym? When it comes down to going to the gym, you have to look at your schedule, your lifestyle, all that good stuff. So me, for instance, I've learned from my mistakes in the past, y'all. I keep telling y'all this. I'm not going to the gym 5 times a week. I have time to go to the gym 5 times a week. I have plenty of time. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I can go to the gym 5 times a week, but I'm not going to rush into something when I have not been doing it to begin with. Also, I am under the weather. So I was about to say under the influence. What the hell I got going on? I also am under the weather, so I have a little cold. So I'm not going to just jumpstart my fitness journey, you know what I'm saying, by going 5 times a week. I need to give my body time to get adjusted to the changes that I'm about to be making to it. So what I have learned is I'm going to start out with 3 times a week. And for the first month, I'm just going to go to the gym 3 times a week. And I know that sounds crazy. Like, what do you mean? You're not going to do the whole 5 times a week thing? No, I'm not. I'm already eating a caloric deficit, number 1. I haven't been working out consistently in such a long time, number 2. So why would I just jump ahead and go to the gym 5 times a week? No. It's not sustainable. I'm not going to be consistent with doing that. It's going to make me tired, make me sore, and I'm not going to want to do it. But also, this is all about consistency. If we can go to the gym and make it a habit to go to the gym 3 times a week, then we can start going to the gym 4 times a week. Then we can start going to the gym 5 times a week. So just look at where you're at in your life. If you have the time and you just want to bum rush the gym, raw dog it, and go 6 times, 5 times a week, do it. If that's the motivation that's in your mind and the discipline something that you have in your mind, then go ahead and do it. I will not be one to tell you to not do that. Me personally, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Me personally, I'm not doing that. So we're going to go to the gym 3 times a week. And we're going to weight lift. Now, why are we weightlifting? Like, oh my God, we already bulky. We already got, you know, a lot going on up here. Like, what's going on? Why you trying to lift weights, girl? Like, are you okay? Y'all, weightlifting, like I said earlier, is going to be the reason you burn fat. Cardio is going to be the reason you burn calories, right? Following along? So, we're going to weight lift 3 times a week. And I don't really have the urge to have super duper toned arms and nice chiseled shoulders. If you think I do, thank you. But I personally am far from it. And I want to stay far as hell from it. I don't care about upper body. I don't care about it. I care about still toning and keeping my upper body toned, nice. But I also like a certain look on me. And that does not involve me actually doing upper body 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I'm going to do 2 lower body days, 1 upper body day. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's just what's gonna have to be done. And then I'm also going to do 30 to 45 minutes of cardio every single day. But Asada, wait, you just said that you're not going to be going to the gym 5 times a week or 7 times a week. What are you talking about doing cardio 30 to 45 minutes a day? Like, where's the science? I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you. I have a whole walking pad that I literally can watch TV and get in my cardio, y'all. Do you need to buy a $200-something walking pad? No. There's a thing called outside where you can get in 30 to 40 minutes of walking a day. I'm not saying to run. I'm not saying to get on a Stairmaster. I'm not saying to get on the elliptical. I'm not even saying getting on a walking pad. You can literally walk around your neighborhood and get in 30 to 45 minutes of cardio a day. Now, this plan is because of the things I've learned. And let me go ahead and reiterate the things I've learned. I have learned that for me, I have to do cardio when I want to lose weight and be in a caloric deficit. Cardio makes my heart feel good. Cardio makes me feel good. Cardio gives me the waist that I like, okay? Weightlifting gives me the booty that I like. It gives me the nice toned look. It gives me what I need. So, y'all, today is February. It's actually February 24th. I thought it was the 23rd. Mistake. But anyways, today is February 24th. A lot of y'all are already late to the game. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be the one to break it to you. Y'all should have started this back in the day, but we didn't. Notice I said we didn't start months ago like everybody else, because we actually want this to stick around, and we don't want to be one of those New Year's resolution people that fall off, right? We're gonna start when we can start, and we can start today. You can literally start today, implementing something. So every single day, 7 times a week, we're gonna do cardio. Work those heart muscles. People skip out on cardio trying to get the thick aesthetic, and I just cannot for the life of me understand why everyone wants to look a certain way. And it's like, bro, your genetics plays so much into it, and you're wondering why you're not losing the weight or looking slimmer. Is because you're not doing cardio. Do your cardio. Like I said, you can bike, you can walk on incline, you can run, you can jog, you can walk around your neighborhood, whatever you want to do. And I'm just keeping it a hot band with y'all, because a lot of these influencers, they have the followers, but they're not telling you all the sauce. I'm telling you what I have learned and all the sauce I have learned, and I'm being very honest and vocal about it. So we're going to be doing cardio 7 times a week, and we're going to be going to the actual gym or picking up some weights, because I have weights in the house too. And we're going to be doing lower body for about 30 minutes, or we're going to be doing upper body for about 30 minutes. Now, my other split that I did in the past was, and if you guys are on my last channel, then you know what my split was. If you were like actually intrigued by my fitness journey, my split was go to the gym 5 times a week, I had 3 lower body days, 2 upper body days. And on my upper body days, it will be a push or it will be a pull day. But we're going to get into all of that as we progress in our journey. We're just starting out. The first thing I want you to do is to take down your measurements, get on that scale, write it down. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to take some progress pictures. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to actually eat in your caloric deficit. You have already started your fitness journey. Then what I want you to do is I want you to start implementing cardio and weightlifting into your activities of your week. Just do it for 30 minutes. What are you losing in 30 minutes? Everybody in this world has 30 minutes. Stay-at-home moms, when I was like had a newborn, I was working out. After my 6 week was up, I was working out. I was doing something about it. Okay. And if I wasn't, I was gaining weight, and I was gaining weight in places I never knew existed on my body because I never cared about it before. But once I had a baby, everything changed. My PCOS got worse. My anxiety got worse. Things got a little bit worse. And even if you don't have kids or plan on having kids, I'm pretty sure you're on this video because you've noticed something about yourself that you need to change and you need to implement into your life. So I've given you the steps. I've given you pretty much whatever you need in order to go for it on your journey. And then we'll start to make it a tinge more challenging as we do this together. Because what is life without challenge, baby? Like, you know, like I'm not telling you to do 75 hard. I'm not telling you to do 75 soft. I'm telling you to eat in a caloric deficit. Take your progress pictures, take your measurements. I'm telling you this for a reason. And I'm telling you now because this is going to be a journey for the both of us. Okay, so any questions, comments, concerns that you guys have, comment them down below and I'll be sure to answer them to the best of my knowledge. But I will always tell y'all to consult with a physician. I will always tell y'all to consult with somebody who's a nutritionist. Send them this video if you want to. Like, I really would love that because I'm still trying to learn too. But these are the necessary steps that you have to take in order to see a change in your life. And I really want that for you guys. Also, I'm going to be making some videos related to keto and how it changed my body when I was on keto with PCOS. I'm also going to be making GLP-1 medication videos as well, and how it's changed my body and being on it and how I feel. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, and I will see you guys back next time.